not even when did you start making music? When did you have an idea that you wanted to maybe just be involved in the arts or entertainment in general?
Just the entertainment since I was a kid. We used to do like Vine videos, and before Vine and before like YouTube a long time ago, like we used to do videos all the time, like little skits and shit. And I used to have this camera that was cheap and it only recorded up to a minute and didn't have audio. So we used to record little skits back in the day, me and my homies, and then we put like old audio over them. You know what I mean? Like old like music from like back in the days. Like for example, like my boy Henry, he's a bigger dude, so we did like a little skit of him taking a box of cereal out on a date, and we played that. We put the audio over that. It was just the two of us, you know. And he was like taking the shit on the block and taking it and swinging it around and the garden and shit. And we only had exactly, bro. We only had a minute on the camera, so we'd have to record and then go back in the house, and I'd have to take it off the camera and go back outside and get another minute, run back in the house, take it off the camera, go rinse and repeat until we got like a good, 3 minutes good of like content, and then like put the audio over. But since I was little, bro, like I've always been into like making videos and doing fun shit. I've did like dancing, like crumping and bone breaking, tutting and shit like at a certain age, and I've been musically inclined, bro, for a while. Not as far as like making music until like recently, the last 4 years, but as far as like being around it or being involved in music things, bro, since I was little, bro.
Word. So before you got into the music, did you fall victim to like your environment and the things that were surrounded in the West Side, like you was talking about earlier, or were you able to?
On some sense, yeah. Like at a certain age, like not having a father figure, it's kind of hard to have a little bit of guidance. You don't know what is right or wrong when you're going through, a certain age. And I had a lot of people I was around that were, not good influence, and I kind of wanted to just be down and be cool. And we was robbing houses and just doing dumb shit I shouldn't have been doing. And it's like you got to live and learn. You don't have no one there to tell you like, hey, this ain't right, until you deal with the repercussions or the punishments from them shits or the karma. Then you're like, damn, like I got to grow up now, stop doing these dumb things. You know what I mean? Like there's a point in life when you become just too old enough, and then you just learn things as a man. You learn from other people's mistakes, and then then you just learn not to or to veer away from like those type of situations and shit. Now I wouldn't even think twice about doing nothing like that. I'm too old, you know what I mean? But yeah, like being surrounded about like the Lower West Side and not really having much to do and only having the Bell Center, and that's really it, just the Bell Center. So like when the Bell Center was closed, nothing to do, we just our minds wandered, niggas was just hungry, like I said, my mom gave us what she could, but we didn't have the best of shit, and I wanted the best of shit. Like the only way to get it for me was taken from others, which wasn't good, and like I said, we all do dumb shit when we're younger and things I'm not proud of. But I'm grown now, bro, and I would never steal from nobody, ever again, whether it's a pen or paper, or something big like money or something. It's just, I don't know. No, all that stuff's karma, bro. Comes back tenfold.
It's part of life. Part of life is growth, and the important thing is learning from your mistakes and not going back to what that was.
No,
a lot of people, they get to our age and then they still doing the same shit.
No, for sure.
Even though they went through the repercussions or them being back and forth to jail, whatever it is, it's like they never actually learn. So
I don't like jail, bro. Some people like that. I got ADHD. I can't be in a little box. Like I don't do none of that, bro. So like I learn from other people. Be seeing them in jail for like, their whole life, and then seeing them come out and they're great. It's like I would never want to deal with that type of, what I mean, any of that type of shit. So it's just like I just got to stay away from that,
Or, so when did you start? I think you said about maybe 4 years ago. Is that when you started taking the music seriously?
Yeah, putting money behind it.
So when did you start actually recording music in general?
I recorded probably about 4 years ago. So like I got a producer. I ain't gonna really say his name, but he was bad on drugs, and he sold me his equipment because he wanted to go get high, and I was like, nah, I'm not trying to buy your equipment, bro, because I'm not about to support that. You know what I mean? Like, and because I need beats too. At the end of the day, like I need you to make me beats, and I buy your shit. Who's gonna make me beats? He's like, I'll figure it out. Long story short, my lady convinced me just to buy it off him, because he's like, if you don't buy it off him, he's gonna sell it to somebody else, and you still ain't gonna get no beats. So I was like, yeah, you're right. So I bought the equipment off him, and I basically self-taught myself off of FL Studio how to record and engineer and mix and master. I know they got other programs that's better, like Logic and Pro Tools, but all I've ever had was FL from that first year, and I learned on that, and I was comfortable on that, And that's the music I produce now is off that.
Word. So you produce most of your own stuff now?
Yeah, majority of it, yeah.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.